Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you guys are all doing amazing. Today we're going to be talking about fearless self-confidence, and this is your step-by-step guide. I want you to watch this video with just your full attention, your full focus, your full dedication. Because you're watching this video for a reason. You're watching this video because you want to gain more self-confidence. You want to unlock your self-confidence. You want to stop being so shy all the time. And how do you do that? Before I get into the full step-by-step guide, I also want to tell you guys a small story. So let me tell you a story of me when I was younger. When I was a little kid, I was pretty shy all the time. I wasn't making lots of friends. I used to get bullied all the time. I got this one story, embarrassing story, but I'm going to tell you guys because I just want you to know that I really don't care. And I've grown past that, and it's just helped me learn so much. So the story goes like one time I used to bring my lunch to school. And when I brought my lunch to school, my mom, she would pack me different types of fruits and this and that. And you may be thinking, oh, some bully steals my lunchbox. No, it's not like that. No, it's not like that at all. That probably just happens in in movies or whatever. No, I know that shit happens in real life too. But anyways, going back to my story, my mom would pack me different types of fruits along with my lunch and everything because she wanted me to be healthy, right? So one time she packed me the pomegranate fruit with like which if you know about the pomegranate fruit, it is like I'll show you a picture of it right here. It's basically like these red tiny seeds of fruit, and they explode in your mouth when you bite on them and everything. It's a nice fruit. I'm not gonna lie. It's in the top tier for fruits when it comes to fruits. I bring it to school. I bring the pomegranate fruit to school, and I'm eating it at lunch. I'm enjoying my time, and what I don't notice is that a couple of the pomegranate pieces, they fall onto my lap, and somehow they fall on the seat and everything like that. And I don't realize, but I was wearing like these white pants, like these khaki pants, and what happened is I sat down on the now that I talk about it, it's mad funny to me. But at the time, I was traumatized, and I sat down on it, and next thing you know, when I got up, there was a huge, basically red stain on my butt, and I didn't even notice. And basically, like, I was just walking around, and then people started pointing at me. People, the older kids, or not the older kids, but the kids in my grade, they would start laughing at me and everything like this and that. And like I was super embarrassed, I was super embarrassed, and it was a horrifying experience, a horrifying trauma for me, I guess, when I was growing up, because I just remember that experience of being laughed at, being ridiculed at, and that kind of killed any confidence that I had, the little confidence that I had, so going on from that, moving on from that, bring it back to present day, bring it back to a couple years ago. Right now I'm 20 years old, but bring it back to about like 2, 3 years ago, I went through another traumatic experience that this time it didn't involve bullying, but I had all these experiences, right? And I was just like, you know what? So I was laying down in bed at night. And I know this is getting all over the place, but like just bear with me over here. I'm gonna get to the full step-by-step guide, but this is just what you guys need to know. And I hope I can make it entertaining, but in reality, this is not supposed to be entertaining. This is just supposed to be me, myself, and how I talk, and just me spreading some information to you guys. So I hope you guys at least stay till the end. Enjoy. No, I'm not saying all that bullshit YouTube crap, okay? Stay till the end. Watch, like, subscribe. If it helps, leave a comment down below. Nah, bro. I'm done with that, bro. If you just want to stay and gain some information. Maybe if the information you gained was helpful to you, you could share it with a friend. I'll say that because it's all good. That'll benefit everybody. It'll benefit the persons who's watching. It'll benefit me. And we all Gucci like that. So I was going through these experiences and this trauma. And what happened is I was laying down one night, and this was at a period of time when I was depressed. And when people say they're depressed, no, I mean it. Like, I was really depressed, wasn't actually doing the things that I used to do and such, right? So I couldn't fall asleep that night. I couldn't fall asleep at all that night. What I had to do is I grabbed my phone and I opened the notes app on my phone. And this is like the first tip in unlocking your full self-confidence, unlocking the confidence that you desire. You should follow this tip. But let me explain to you what I did so you understand what to do. I opened up my phone, I opened up the notes app, and I just started writing in the notes app. So I'm an artist, as you can probably tell by the mic and everything. Like, I make songs. This is not just like a mic for my YouTube, but this is also a mic for songs that I create and everything, right? So I've been making songs for about 4 years. So what I did is I just started writing lyrics on my phone. I was bored and I just had to find a way to get all these thoughts out of my head. So what I usually do when I got too many thoughts in my head is I just start writing them down in bars. Like, I make bars out of it, and I'll even show you guys what I wrote. It'll be on the left of me. I'm gonna read it off of my phone, but here you go. I'll even do a little acapella for you right now just because I want to. But basically, this is just me writing and just getting the thoughts out of my head. And this sparked something that will forever changed my life. I'm not kidding you. But let's hear it. Okay. We gonna be shining, all the light got me all smiling, teeth so bright they be shining, don't care what nobody think of me, I'm having fun, you wasting your time hating, when you love yourself, everybody love you, I'm about to put all my therapy sessions into rap so you can learn from them, everybody win when I win, spending time with people taking their gems and reimbursing them with mine and see how the light shine from within. I'm saying what I want to say. I'm saying what you can't say. I'm the one making moves, getting paid. Yeah, I feel like I'm on top of the world and you should too. Cause who the fuck are you to judge what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna be spitting these rhymes, not worry about a thing you're saying. Cause all that hating means that I'm winning. So you can go ahead and say exactly whatever the fuck you wanna say. I'ma do me and bitch, I'ma still get paid. Yeah. It started off with lyrics, okay? And then it's just started off with general notes and just journaling, free writing for the whole entire night. I didn't even get a minute of sleep. I was just free writing for the whole entire night. And this type of experience really, helped me see a lot of things in perspective because as you can see from the start of that rap and the style of that rap, what's beautiful about it is that I realized that I'm just gonna be doing me and I'm not gonna be worried about a thing that you're saying or a thing or the way that you view me or the way that you judge me. I'm gonna talk more about what I write in my notes in another video. But anyways, what I want to tell you guys is number one tip in order to gain self-confidence is to start journaling. I know that sounds so cliche. I know that sounds like, bro, I do that, or bro, that's easy. I'm not gonna do that. I don't think I need to do that, or you're just gonna put it off and probably gonna skip to the other parts of the video because you want to see what else I gotta say or whatever. But like, this is so important, and I put this as the first step because it's foundational. When you put things down in journaling, right, and you just free write, and you're talking to yourself when you're journaling, meaning that you're talking directly to yourself. Whatever you're writing is a message directly to you. You know the power that you have to completely influence your subconscious mind into your conscious mind. And then next thing you know, when you fall asleep, and if you do this right before you fall asleep, writing and journaling, when you sleep, all these thoughts that you just wrote down will be running through your thoughts, will be running through your subconscious mind. And what happens is when you do this daily and you write down the right things, and there is no such thing as right things like, oh, I should write down this, I should write down that, but there are such things as guidelines, you know. And what I'm talking about guidelines comes on to the second tip, where first was, you know, just start journaling, just start free writing. The second tip is how you can use affirmations. Now, affirmations is a really, really useful tool because they really change the way that you view yourself. You know, they really change the way that you view yourself. They really help you manifest. And I know that word also sounds so cliche, but in reality, though, manifesting is real, right? And I'm going to say that it's real because I've experienced it from myself. Things may not go always the way that you plan, but you can definitely improve on your personality. You can definitely improve on who you are as a person and what you want to accomplish. A lot of it can be done when you have the first foundational step of these affirmations being told to you or being written by you or being said by you. You know, these types of things can hold a lot of power and they can change the way that you view the world. They can really change the way that you view the world. Okay, so what are affirmations, man? I know I'm talking about all these affirmations, but I haven't really described what it is. So let's describe what that is. I'll start off with an example of what affirmations are so that you can understand what affirmations are. You know, let's say I am confident. My name is Shahir, and I am a confident human being. I am handsome. I love myself, and no opportunity. I'm not scared of any opportunity, and I love to do public speaking. Now there were a couple of affirmations in there, but most affirmations they start with I am blah blah blah. I am this, I am that. I am a millionaire. I am confident. Whatever you want to say, whatever you want to believe, whatever you want to be, if you use the term I am, what it does, it allows your subconscious to already believe that you are what you want to be. So it brings the future into the present, you know, using the word I am. Now, I'll find a few good, you know, affirmations that you can say, or I might actually do a guided meditation and, you know, a walkthrough about that and talk to you, and you guys can listen to my voice and, you know, follow the meditation, and it will have affirmations included in it because I find that very powerful while you're meditating and you visualize these affirmations. It can really have a positive, powerful impact on you. Now, another thing I want to tell you guys: lazy efforts never make the cut. I don't care who you think you are. I don't care where you've been. I don't care what you've done in life. If you've done anything that's worth anything, you know, that's really broad, but I'm just putting it out there, then you realize and you understand that lazy efforts don't make the cut. If you want to change yourself, you got to really be willing to put the work in. And I give you a huge pat on your shoulders because you are watching this video, which means you've initiated the fact that you want to change yourself. That is huge. Lazy efforts never make the cut. If you don't put the work in, you can't expect the results. It's as simple as that, man. I can't make it any simpler, uh, but I know that you got the point. And I'm talking to you directly. Whoever's watching this video, I'm talking to you directly. You know and understand that if you want to make a change in yourself, you got to be willing to put the work in. And what does the work in include? It's all the things that I'm going to mention in this video, and it's all the things that I already did mention in this video. You know, so if you've been taking notes, which you should have, or no, I'm not going to say you should have, bro. It's up to you. How badly do you want to, you know, change yourself? It's really up to you. But I'm just making a video and I'm just sharing my knowledge, like I said. So yeah, there is journaling, there is affirmations, and there's also the mindset that you've got to have that lazy efforts don't make the cut. Lazy efforts don't make the cut, bro. Okay, so now moving on. Journaling saved my life, by the way. I'm just reading these notes for the video that I got right here. And journaling saved my life, you know. It may seem stupid to journal, but instead of me giving you examples of famous people who journal daily, I gave you my own example and I told you how that changed my life, you know. It really did change my life. I went from being a shy kid, you know, this is full story. This is full circle back to the beginning of the video where I told you the story of me getting bullied. I went from that embarrassing moment and how I couldn't stand up for myself to now giving public speeches in front of my entire school, performing a song in front of a crowd, freestyling all the time, or just, going up to people, talking to people that I wouldn't have talked to before. These different types of examples that I have, a big part of that was journaling. And I know it may sound crazy, but I'm telling you, that's just facts right there. That's just facts right there. Because when you journal, you can program your brain to be whatever you want to be. There's that much power in putting your pen to paper. Okay, so we talked about affirmations. Now, okay, something that is related to affirmations, I think I should talk about it right now. Hold on, let me see on time. Are we good on time? Yo, you know what? I'm just gonna record until it records, bro. Until it stops recording. But anyways, talk to yourself. I want you to start talking to yourself. Oh, Shahir, you must be crazy, bro. Only crazy people do talk to themselves, man. What are you talking about? Who do you think I'm talking to, bro? I'm talking to yo ass. I'm talking to yo ass, and I'm telling you that talking to yourself may seem like it's crazy, or it may seem weird and this and that. And I'm not saying you go around start talking like a madman and you're just start constantly talking to yourself in front of other people and this and that. But when you're in the right environment, and you guys know what I'm talking about when I'm saying in the right environment. When you're in the right environment and you're just by yourself, like in your room or whatever, and there's some things that are bothering you, like for example, the confidence issue which is bothering you, you can easily just start talking to yourself and walk yourself through the problem, whatever it is that you're going through. Walk yourself through it. And when you walk yourself through it, what happens is you get comfortable being comfortable alone, you get comfortable with being by yourself, and you get comfortable with being you. That is the main benefit, is being comfortable with who you are. Because when you're comfortable with who you are, because you're talking to yourself, imagine the unlocked potential when you're already talking to someone, but you know that you've got this self bond, this self trust that you have with yourself, and all these different types of things that allow you to not be scared when you're talking to people. You can give yourself pep talks. You can give yourself a confidence boost when you need it. It's literally that simple. It's like taking a magic pill and having confidence instantly. It's that powerful, man. So yeah, talking to yourself, and like I'll give you an example of what I mean by that. Right now I'm talking to you. It's not like I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to the camera. But if I was to talk to myself, this is how I would do it. Yo, what's good in my brother Shahir? Like I'm in the mirror and I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and like this is how I would hype myself up, and I've done this countless times, just to go about the day and just to have an amazing fun ass day, just because I want to, bro. So I would go in the mirror and I would talk to myself and I would be like, yo, what's good in my brother Shahir? We chilling. We chilling. It's a good ass day outside. It's a bright day. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. You know what? You look good, my brother. You look handsome as hell, man. All these people want to be like you, but I know that's on some ego shit, but listen, you can there are no rules when you hype yourself up and you're doing it when you're by yourself, because like if you want to hype yourself up, you can say whatever you want to. There are no rules. So I would be in the mirror and I would be like, yo, Shahir, what's goody, blah, blah, blah. And then I would be like, yo, you the man. You came from Pakistan, and I know you got the plan. You know, you gonna go ahead and give that speech today, and you're gonna kill it. You're gonna kill it. And I'm just talking to myself in the mirror. Or you could use any tense that you want. Like, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna do this. I got this. Nobody can mess with me, man. Nobody can mess with me, bro. Yeah, no, nobody can mess with me, man. Like, just saying stuff like different types of things that oh, like, I'm gonna go talk to that person that I wanted to talk to, and this is what's gonna happen. When you create these scenarios in your head, they can be used to your benefit, but only if you do it in the right practice. Like, if you're truly self-confident about it, it will show in your body actions. It will show in the way you talk to people. It will show in every single move that you do. So yeah, that's how we do it. Okay, so I'm back at it, and this is part 2 of the video, unlocking your full confidence. So how do we do that? I've told you guys many tips yesterday, but today what we're going to be talking about is the present moment and the power of the present moment. You see, I want you guys to imagine something. I want you guys to think of your past. I want you guys to think of your future. And I want you to think of the present moment. Now, what does the past contain? The past contains a lot of trauma, a lot of regrets, a lot of hurt for some people, when they think of their past. And the future, what it contains anxiety, worries, stress, things of that nature, right? So now when you think of things like that, you got to understand something that is foundational. And what is that? That is the fact that the future and the past don't exist. The past is in the books, you can't change it. The future is in the future, it's not here yet. The only moment you can ever experience is the present moment. That's the only moment you can ever experience. Why? Because when you're thinking of the past, you're thinking of it in the present moment. When you're thinking of the future, you're thinking of the future in the present moment. Now I'm not saying you don't think about those things and they won't exist. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that they only hold power over you when you're letting it consume your present moment. But when you allow your present moment to just really live in the moment, you can use that to help boost your confidence, and it can help you in so many other areas of your life, not just confidence. So, like, when people realize that, they're like, damn, I never thought of it that way. That's just how it is, There's a lot of things that bring people down and that might suffer their confidence. But when you realize that you're the one who's in control behind it all, that will allow you to help you so much. When you realize that you're the man or the woman behind whatever you want to do, you're in full control of what you want to do. Now, another tip that can really help you, I would say, I don't know what step I'm on, but this is another step that you can use to help boost your confidence, and that is the 5-second rule. I'm not sure if you've heard of this 5-second rule yet, but when I found out about this 5-second rule, I was blown away because it really worked. So what is the 5-second rule? To put it in simple terms, you basically count down in your head from 5, and when you hit 1, you go ahead and do the thing. Like, for example, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go do it, whatever I want to do. Like, for example, you're scared of talking in front of a huge crowd of people, but you do the 5-second rule in your head right before you go on stage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna talk, and it might be uncomfortable at first, but it gives you that initial step that you need. The rest, you know how to do. You really know how to do it. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. And I hope you guys can understand. And I hope you guys gained a lot from this video. If there's another video or another topic that you guys want me to talk about, make it a little bit entertaining. Make it make it, put my own touch on it when it comes to the self improvement category. I got you. And yeah, that's how we go and do it. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for sticking so long. If you did watch the whole video, huge props to you. I know that means that you want to change yourself. So keep at it, and inshallah, you will get there. Wherever you want to be when it comes to your level of confidence. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.